Good morning. This is Kampmann, and this is my sunrise reflection for today. Today we're going to look at Ecclesiastes, the book in the Bible, wisdom book in the Bible written by Solomon, who was probably in his older years when he wrote this, but this passage is from the 3rd chapter, the 14th and 15th verse. Ecclesiastes, I know that everything God does will endure forever. Nothing can be added to it and nothing taken away from it. God does it so that men will revere him. Whatever is has already been, and what will be has been before, and God will call the past to account. This is an interesting take on the nature of God, because what the takeaway thing I find here is God is forever. He existed before time, as we understand it, and he will exist after all of this has vanished. And at the same time, he's very connected to us. And we live in a world that seems to have finality to it. There seems to be a beginning at birth, and there seems to be an end at death. But in another passage in Ecclesiastes, Solomon says this: God put eternity in the hearts of men. We long for things that can escape the confines of our narrow physical existence. And Solomon is saying here that time is almost like a construct of fallen man. God's sense of time and our sense of time is totally different. And this almost reminds me of some of the poetry of T.S. Eliot, particularly in his later poetry, the Four Quartets, where he talks about time exactly like this. He must have been using Ecclesiastes as part of his material when he constructed that great poem. Anyway, we long for eternity, but we exist in time. And that is one of the many paradoxes we experience as human beings. This is Kampmann, and this was my sunrise reflection for today.